Do, 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 do. Not this one. Not to this one. This one. Well, here, let's speed him up a little bit. Let's also close this fucking door, shall we?
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built sturdy, you crazy broad.
Have sex with Benny. Let's see what you've been hiding under that checkered seat. Keep your pants on. I've got some questions that need answers.
The time for talk has passed, honey baby. These mouths of ours have appointments to be elsewhere.
You fell for the trap. Hook, line, and sinker.
You tramp. Like I needed another social disease anyhow.
Another one is crazy. Bam! Fuck. Platinum chip with Benny's sweet key. This, that, Maria, Benny's suit. Hey, we got it all here. Hey, another level up too. Fuck yeah. Let's raise it up to 90. So we need to get speech out of the way so we don't have to worry about it anymore. This is fine where it's at. What do we need badly? Could probably do with that being up to 30. Alright, let's see. Right person and mysterious stranger misfortune here and now. Finesse. With the Finesse perk, you have a higher chance to score a critical hit on an opponent in combat, equivalent to 5 extra points of luck. Which is probably what we're gonna go with, to be real. Yeah, Finesse it is. 5 extra points of luck in combat. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Why's the clip like that? That's a little bit strange. And why are we over encumbered? Oh, because we clicked that button. Never mind. Now we're going to sleep in the bed to heal. Speech with Flav, agility. We won't need none of that. We can throw you over there. Hello. Yes, man, it is.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes, man. What kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen this platinum chip before?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What was Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the Platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then, I guess, I just do as I'm told.
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Say I wanted to take over. No, Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Oh, who, Julia Fargus? Goodbye.
Hope to see you soon.
We want nothing to do with Yes Man this playthrough. Broken terminal. The fuck is this? Is there anything to actually do here? Accessible. No, we ain't got that. Empty hallways. Okay. I'm glad Benny had a fucking route to like everything in his backyard. Well, you're dead, buddy. You're fucking dead. So let's make it look like an accident. There you go. That's the perfect position for you, Benny. Holy shit! Bro's got an arch on him, huh? Look at this guy. That's wicked work, Benny. That's wicked work. Sexy sleepwear. That's charisma plus. We don't need charisma. I guess let's get out of here. We don't need to go in any of these yet. I just killed your boss.
Hey.
Hello.
Jesus. Benny's dead, and now I gotta take up the slack. This right here is the end of an era.
Haha. Joke's on you, bitch. Fucked with the wrong courier.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He appreciates your service and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
You again? How'd you find me here?
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
Why does Caesar want to see me?
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
That's that for him. But we got some other things to do real quick. We do have the platinum chip now, which means that we can go and talk to. What's this? No. Why would we want to do that? Well, first, fuck it. I guess we'll go talk to Caesar. We'll go talk to Mr. Caesar. Caesar's Legion. Hello.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
I'm ready to travel with you.
The trip will take a few hours. Take your place on the boat.
A few hours is crazy.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
Keep holding weapons. Sure, I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
This is the fort. This is the Caesar's area. A lot of shit got cut from this area too, fortunately. As this fucking Silence 22 still on my goddamn hit here.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burn.
Look, they got little kids training already. fucking steps. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I thought I was gonna crash there, I'll be real.
Hey.
Hey. Instead of walking all the way around this fucking rock formation, we're just gonna jump here and do this.
You must enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside. You must enter Kaisar's tent.
Okay, what can I
You
talk
must
to you
enter
to do then? Well, I
Kaisar's
guess I gotta tell them to manually wait.
Tent alone.
Here he is, the mighty Kaisar himself. What's up, CZ?
So I finally get to meet the courier who's accomplished so much in so little time. That's why I summoned you here, right? I mean, a man nearly kills you, and your response is to track him across the breadth of the Mojave? You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat? You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it? When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that.
There's a lot that he could say right there.
The question is, are you ready to get started?
Just give me back the platinum chip and I'll be on my way.
Oh, I'll give you the platinum chip, and then you'll use it exactly like I tell you to. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile.
What are you saying I have to do?
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside?
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
We're not quite gonna do that yet, but we will talk to you.
I suspect you'll be a valuable asset to... There's a gambler, Martina Grosbeck, who has a knack for learning other people's secrets and passing that information along for a price. The Omertas, who run Gomorrah, have become suspicious of Martina's frequent visits to their casino. Soon they'll pay her a visit of their own.
I'll check up on her for you.
Good. Martina frequents the Vault 21 gift shop on the Strip. Hurry along, and she still may be in one piece by the time you get there.
Hey, don't you owe me a fucking key, by the way?
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
Or is that this guy that does that? Yeah, never
It is
mind.
a great honor for anyone outside the Legion to get an audience with Kaisar.
I noticed that you don't carry a gun.
It's a tradition in the Praetorians to specialize in unarmed combat, because weapons can break or jam when needed most. However, our unarmed techniques favor offense over defense. We can charge the enemy and flatten him with our first strike before he can react.
Are you this Legion's second in command?
No. Legate Lanius is Kaisar's second.
The news?
The Legate replaced the Burned Man after the Legion's defeat at the Dam several years ago.
Tell me about the Burned Man.
The Burned Man was Kaisar's advisor and general when the Legion was originally formed. The Burned Man led us to a disastrous defeat at the Dam. On Kaisar's orders, the Burned Man was covered in pitch by the Praetorian Guard, lit on fire, and cast into the Grand Canyon. Kaisar has forbidden us from ever speaking his true name again, and so we simply refer to him as the Burned Man.
Joshua Graham. Is there anything that you need me to do?
We recently obtained an artillery weapon, but we don't have the part or the skill to fix it.
I'll see what I can do.
The tribe calling themselves the Boomers is
Also,
obsessed with such
first
weapons, I've been told. You can probably find a spare firing mechanism there.
Is there anything you can tell me about the Legate?
He's the best warrior in the Legion. A full legionary by the time he was 12, he's never lost a battle. Had the Legate been in command during the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Legion would have won. I have no doubt about that.
I have some general questions for you.
I'll answer if I can.
How'd you end up joining the Legion?
When I was a boy,
You're
the
supposed to give
Legion
us clues,
conquered my
guy.
tribe. I was chosen for training as a legionary. I fought in many battles for the Legion. Eventually, Caesar chose me to lead his Praetorian Guard. It was a great honor.
What happened to the rest of your tribe?
The girls and women were enslaved, and many of the men and boys were also chosen to become legionaries. The rest were killed.
You don't hate the Legion for what they did to your tribe?
We were savages. The Legion raised us up, made us better than what we were. What did you
fucking
want to talk
brainwashed.
about?
I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
What do you think about the NCR? This is a loaded question for someone in the Legion.
The NCR Rangers are the biggest threat. Without them, the NCR is nothing.
That's it? I noticed Legionaries prefer using machetes as weapons.
Caesar has taught us that over-reliance on firearms can only weaken us in the long run. It's why we train heavily with our blades and our fists. Unlike an NCR trooper, a legionary is always ready to fight, regardless of the circumstance he finds himself in.
Except at the end of the game, they just so happen to have trail carbines in their fucking hands. But how did the NCR defeat the Legion at Hoover Dam before?
We had the numbers, but not the tactics.
That's because you're running at people
I
with
know.
machetes. as they're
I was
shooting
there
them
at
to
Boulder
death
City
with
when we were
guns, but-
defeated. We relied too much on veteran legionaries for direction and leadership. And the Rangers exploited our weakness by killing our best from afar.
Imagine that. I don't have any more questions. Let's talk about something else.
Very well.
There are a lot of tents here.
And just about every one of them is occupied. Not all at the same time, usually. Groups of legionaries come and go all the time. This is also only one camp of many. You might have noticed the other camps down by the river. Wale.
Is he not gonna give me my fucking key? No, he didn't give me my key. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to, though. He doesn't have it on him. What do I have to do?
You've proven
Oh, there we
yourself
go.
to be a true friend of the Legion. We have a safe house available to our agents in the Mojave. Here's the key. It's an excellent place to rest and store extra equipment. In addition, one of our veterans, Atticus, visits the house every few days. While he's there, you can acquire items useful for stealthy operations against our enemies from him.
Hey! Guess what we're gonna go do now? We're gonna say, fuck the fucking Legion. And he's got a ripper. You got a ripper, bro.